My child, listen, there is a stirring in the spirit realm, a sound that breaks through the noise of ordinary days. Today, on the 22nd of October, Archangel Michael stands at the threshold of your life, his voice echoing with a decree that cannot be ignored. This is not just another day. This is a moment marked in heaven's calendar, a window that opens only for those who are awake, alert, and ready to receive. The angels are watching, the scrolls are being unrolled, and your name is written in golden fire. You are not here by accident. You are not hearing this by chance. There is a reason your spirit is restless, a reason your heart is beating faster right now. Michael's message is for you. He speaks with urgency, not to frighten you, but to awaken you. Today, he says, a divine opportunity is being released. Today, the heavens are shifting in your favor. Today, the doors that have been locked are swinging open. But you must act. You must open what is placed before you, and you must do it first. The air is thick with possibility, but also with the weight of decision. Delay is a shadow that has followed you, whispering that there is always more time, always another chance. But not today. Today, the clock of heaven is ticking, and the next 30 minutes are charged with supernatural potential. Feel the contrast, how quickly a moment can slip away, how easily a blessing can be missed when hesitation takes hold. Michael's decree is clear: the difference between lack and abundance, between waiting and receiving, is measured in the space of a single choice. The world may tell you to wait, to think, to doubt, but heaven is calling you to move, to trust, to open. The treasure is not hidden in the distance, it is right here, right now, waiting for your hands. The angels are holding their breath, watching to see if you will step forward or shrink back. The scroll is sealed, but the seal is fragile, one touch of faith, and it will break open. You have felt the ache of delay, the frustration of doors that would not budge. You have wondered if your prayers have been heard, if your name has been forgotten. But Michael's voice cuts through the fog of uncertainty. You are seen. You are chosen. You are the one appointed for this hour. The fire of heaven is gathering around you, not to consume, but to illuminate. Light is breaking through the cracks of every closed place. The promise is not for tomorrow, not for some distant season, but for this very day. The abundance you have longed for, the breakthrough you have prayed for, is being released into your hands, if you will open what is set before you. What is this thing you must open? The mystery is part of the miracle. It is not a door made of wood or a box made of gold. It is the posture of your heart, the willingness to say yes, the courage to believe that you are worthy of heaven's best. Michael stands with keys in his hand, ready to place them in yours. The next 30 minutes are not ordinary minutes. They are charged with the power to shift your story, to turn delay into acceleration, to transform emptiness into overflow. The invitation is simple, but the stakes are high. Will you open your spirit? Will you open your faith? Will you open your expectation and let the light pour in? Stay with me. Do not let distraction steal this moment. Do not let doubt close what heaven is opening. The decree has gone forth, and the angels are moving on your behalf. The next step is closer than you think, and the revelation of what must be opened is about to be unveiled. The urgency is not pressure, it is promise. The promise that if you open first, you will hold abundance in your hands before the hour is done. The promise that today, on the 22nd of October, your story can change forever. Stay, and let the mystery unfold. The next key is about to be revealed. You are not just another face in the crowd, not just another voice lost in the noise of the world. Today, heaven singles you out. Your name is written on the scroll that Michael holds, glowing with a light that cannot be dimmed. The angels are gathered, their eyes fixed on you, waiting to see what you will do with this moment. You are the one chosen to receive this message, the one marked for something greater than the ordinary. The world may see you as common, but heaven calls you rare, precious, and set apart. There is a reason you are here, listening now, drawn by a pull you cannot explain. This is not coincidence. This is not random. The scrolls of destiny are not handed to just anyone, they are given to those who are willing to believe, to those who dare to hope, to those who are ready to open what others overlook. You are the opener, the one with the courage to say yes when others hesitate. The angels are watching, not with judgment, but with anticipation, because they know what is about to be released through you. Feel the weight of this calling. Ordinary days pass by unnoticed, but this day is different. This is the day when the extraordinary breaks into your story. The keys of heaven are not given to the indifferent or the distracted, they are placed in the hands of the chosen. You are not here to watch others receive. You are here to unlock what has been reserved for you alone. The scroll in Michael's hand bears your name, and only your faith can break its seal. Imagine the contrast: many will hear, but few will open. Many will pass by, but you have stopped, you have listened, you have answered. The cost of missing this moment is not just delay, it is the loss of what could have been, the treasure that was meant for your hands. But you are not one who misses out. You are the one who steps forward, who opens the door, who receives the crown. The angels rejoice when the chosen one rises, when the opener takes their place. You are not defined by your past, by your mistakes, or by the opinions of others. You are defined by the call of heaven, by the scroll that bears your name, by the eyes of angels watching with hope. This is your moment to move from the ordinary to the extraordinary, from waiting to receiving, from being overlooked to being chosen. Stay with me, because what comes next can only be unlocked by you. The next seal is waiting, and only the chosen opener can break it. There is a shadow that lingers at the edge of every promise, a weight that presses down when you are on the verge of breakthrough. You have felt it, the slow pull of hesitation, the whisper of doubt that questions if you are truly worthy, truly ready. In the unseen realm, the accuser's voice rises, echoing in the courtroom of heaven, listing every reason why you should wait, why you should hold back, why the blessing should be delayed. These are not just thoughts, they are chains, forged from old disappointments and fears, wrapping around your hope and slowing your steps. You know the heaviness of waiting, the ache of prayers that seem unanswered, the frustration of doors that refuse to open. It is as if time itself has turned against you, stretching out the distance between your need and your miracle. The accuser points to your past, to your mistakes, to every moment you hesitated, and tries to convince you that delay is your destiny. But this is not the truth. The truth is that delay is a shadow, not a sentence. It is a chain, not a crown. And every chain can be broken. Feel the contrast now, the heaviness of waiting against the lightness of acceleration. Heaven does not move at the pace of your fears, it moves at the speed of faith. The moment you choose to believe, the moment you dare to step forward, the chains begin to loosen. The accuser's voice grows faint, drowned out by the sound of Michael's decree. The courtroom of heaven is not a place of endless waiting. It is a place where verdicts are rendered, where destinies are decided, where the gavel falls and the case is closed. You are not alone in this struggle. The angels have seen the battles you have fought in silence, the nights you have spent wrestling with doubt. They know the cost of every delay, the pain of every missed moment. But they also know what is coming. They know that the shadow of delay is about to be shattered by the light of acceleration. The chains that have held you back are about to fall away. The accuser's voice is about to be silenced. Stay with me, because the vision is about to open. The courtroom of heaven is gathering, and your case is being called. The next scene will reveal what happens when the shadow of delay meets the fire of divine decision. The verdict is closer than you think. The air shifts. You sense it, a holy summons, a gentle but undeniable pull drawing you beyond the limits of the natural world. Suddenly, you are no longer standing in the familiar. You are ushered into the throne room of heaven, a place where time bows to eternity and every word carries the weight of destiny. The atmosphere is charged with light, brighter than the sun yet soft as dawn. Pillars of fire line the great hall, and the floor beneath your feet shimmers like glass, reflecting the glory that fills the space. You stand before the throne, and you are not alone. Archangel Michael is at your side, his presence both fierce and comforting. His armor gleams with the radiance of 1,000 stars, and his eyes burn with unwavering purpose. He is your advocate, your defender, the one who stands between you and every accusation that has ever been spoken against you. In his hand, he holds a scroll, ancient, sealed, and inscribed with your name in letters of living gold. This is the record of your life, your prayers, your hopes, your battles, and your victories. Every moment is written here, nothing forgotten, nothing overlooked. The courtroom is filled with witnesses, angels in robes of white, elders crowned with wisdom, and a great cloud of those who have gone before. They watch in silence, their faces shining with expectation. The accuser stands at a distance, his voice a faint echo now, trying to remind the court of every failure, every delay, every reason you should be denied. He points to the past, to the moments you stumbled, to the times you doubted, to the seasons when you almost gave up. His words hang in the air, heavy and cold, but they cannot drown out the sound of hope that is rising. At the center of it all is the throne, high and lifted up, surrounded by rainbows of living color. The one who sits upon it radiates love and justice, mercy and truth. His gaze meets yours, and in that look, you feel both known and accepted. There is no condemnation here, only the promise of a new beginning. The gavel rests in his hand, ready to fall, ready to declare what will be. Michael steps forward, unrolling the scroll. The golden letters shimmer and dance, telling the story of your faith, your endurance, your willingness to open your heart even when the world told you to close it. He speaks on your behalf, his voice ringing with authority. This one is chosen. This one is faithful. This one has waited, has hoped, has believed. The witnesses nod, their agreement filling the room with a sound like rushing water. The accuser tries to interrupt, but his words are weak, fading in the presence of truth. The contrast is clear, accusation versus promise, the weight of the past against the hope of the future. Every chain that once held you is being brought into the light, every shadow exposed. The scroll is no longer a record of what was lost, but a declaration of what is about to be restored. The gavel is lifted, and the silence in the room is electric. You can feel the verdict hanging in the air, the moment before everything changes. You are not a spectator here. You are the reason this court has convened. The angels lean in, the witnesses hold their breath, and Michael stands ready to receive the verdict on your behalf. The throne room is alive with anticipation, the promise of a new decree about to be spoken. The accusations of the past are about to be silenced forever, replaced by the sound of favor, restoration, and release. Stay with me. The verdict is about to be read, and with it, the transfer of keys, crowns, and treasure will begin. The next moment will reveal what heaven has decided for you, and nothing will ever be the same. The silence in the courtroom is deep, almost sacred, as all of heaven waits for the verdict to be spoken. You stand at the center, heart pounding, every moment of waiting and every prayer you've ever whispered rising up like incense before the throne. The gavel is raised, and the eyes of the one who sits upon the throne meet yours, eyes filled with compassion, strength, and unwavering love. In that gaze, you sense the weight of every season you have endured, every night you have spent longing for breakthrough, every tear you have shed in hope. Then, with a voice that shakes the heavens and settles the earth, the verdict is declared: no more delay. No more lack. No more waiting. The words ring out, echoing through the halls of eternity, breaking the chains that have held you back. The old season is over. The time of wandering, of wondering, of waiting in the shadows has come to an end. The doors that were closed are now opening. The blessings that were withheld are now being released. The favor you have longed for is being poured out, not tomorrow, not someday, but today. Feel the shift in the atmosphere. Where there was heaviness, there is now lightness. Where there was silence, there is now the sound of celebration. The angels rejoice, their voices rising in a song of victory. Michael stands beside you, his face shining with approval, holding out the scroll that now reads, acquitted. Favored. Released. The accuser's voice is silenced, his arguments dismissed, his chains shattered. The verdict is final, and it is in your favor. This is the moment you have been waiting for. The old season of delay is gone, replaced by a new season of acceleration. The things that once seemed impossible are now within reach. The blessings that felt distant are now at your doorstep. The favor of heaven is not a distant promise, it is a present reality. You are no longer defined by what you lacked, but by what you now receive. The courtroom of heaven has spoken, and its word cannot be overturned. Stay with me, because the transfer is about to begin. The keys, the crown, the treasure, everything that was held back is now being placed into your hands. The next moment will reveal the fullness of what has been released to you. The verdict is clear: you are chosen, you are favored, and you are free. The transfer is coming, and your story is about to overflow with abundance. The moment the verdict is spoken, the atmosphere in the courtroom shifts. Light pours in from every direction, flooding the space with a brilliance that cannot be described, only felt. You stand in the center, your hands open, your heart racing with anticipation. The old emptiness, the ache of waiting, the feeling of being overlooked, all of it begins to dissolve in the presence of this holy light. Archangel Michael steps forward, his armor gleaming like molten gold, his wings unfurled in a display of strength and majesty. He carries with him the symbols of your new season, the keys, the crown, and the scroll of abundance. First, Michael places the keys in your hands. They are not ordinary keys, but radiant, forged in the fires of heaven, each one inscribed with a promise. As they touch your skin, your hands begin to glow with a golden light, warmth spreading through your body, filling every place that once felt empty. These keys are not just for opening doors in the natural, they are for unlocking the impossible, for gaining access to places you once thought were forever closed. Every locked gate, every barrier, every wall that stood in your way is now subject to the authority you hold. The angels watch as you receive them, their faces shining with joy, for they know what these keys will open in your life. Next, Michael lifts a crown, woven with light and set with stones that shimmer like stars. He places it gently on your head, and as he does, you feel the weight of it, not heavy, but holy. The crown is a sign of your identity, your authority, your place in the family of heaven. Where you once felt small, you now stand tall. Where you once felt unworthy, you now feel chosen. The fire of heaven dances along the edges of the crown, igniting your thoughts with clarity, your vision with purpose. You are not a servant begging for scraps, you are royalty, entrusted with the resources and responsibilities of the kingdom. The angels bow in honor, recognizing the authority that has been restored to you. Finally, Michael presents the scroll of abundance. It is sealed with a mark of fire, and as you touch it, the seal breaks open, releasing a rush of wind and light. The scroll unrolls in your hands, revealing words written in living gold, promises of provision, declarations of overflow, blueprints for the blessings that are now yours. The scroll is not just a record of what you will receive, but a map of how you will walk in abundance. Every line is a pathway, every word a door, every promise a stream of living water flowing toward you. The fire from the scroll leaps into your spirit, burning away every trace of lack, every memory of scarcity, every fear of not enough. Feel the contrast, your hands, once empty, now overflow with the treasures of heaven. The keys jingle with possibility, the crown radiates with dignity, the scroll pulses with life. The light that fills you is not just for you, it is meant to spill over, to touch every area of your life, to bless those around you. The angels rejoice, their song rising in waves, celebrating the transfer that has taken place. You are no longer waiting for permission, you have been given authority. You are no longer hoping for a breakthrough, you are walking in it. But this is only the beginning. The transfer is not just about what you hold, but about what will now flow through you. 3 streams are being released: clarity, access, and abundance. Clarity to see what was hidden, access to enter where you could not go before, abundance to receive and to give. The fire and light that now rest on you are the signs that the transfer is complete. Stay with me, because the streams are about to flow, and the next moment will reveal how these blessings will transform every part of your journey. Feel the shift as the three streams begin to flow. The first is clarity, a river of light that sweeps away confusion and doubt. Where your vision was once clouded, where questions swirled like mist, now the fog lifts. You see with new eyes. The path ahead, once hidden, is illuminated by a gentle, golden glow. Every step is revealed, every obstacle exposed, every answer brought into focus. The confusion that once held you back is replaced by a deep knowing, a certainty that you are guided, that you are seen, that you are moving in the right direction. Clarity is the gift that lets you walk forward without fear, trusting that heaven's wisdom is lighting your way. The second stream is access. Doors that were once locked tight now swing open at your approach. You hear the sound of ancient gates creaking, the barriers that stood for years falling away. Where you once stood outside, waiting and hoping, now you are invited in. Access means you are no longer a stranger or an outsider, you are welcomed, expected, and celebrated. The keys in your hand fit every lock. The places you thought were out of reach are now within your grasp. The angels stand at the gates, ushering you forward, making a way where there was no way. Closed doors become open gates, and you step into rooms prepared just for you. The third stream is abundance. It flows like a river, wide and deep, carrying every good thing you need. Scarcity is washed away, replaced by overflow. Where you once counted every coin, measured every resource, and worried about tomorrow, now you stand beneath a waterfall of provision. Abundance is not just enough, it is more than enough. It is the promise that you will have what you need, when you need it, and even more to share. The scroll of abundance in your hand pulses with this promise, and you feel the truth of it settling into your spirit. You are not meant to live in lack. You are called to live in overflow. Clarity, access, abundance, these are the three streams now released into your life. The confusion of the past gives way to vision. The closed doors of yesterday become open gates today. The scarcity that haunted you is replaced by the sound of blessing pouring in. Stay with me, because the next moment will seal these streams with a powerful activation, and you will step fully into all that has been promised. Take a deep breath. Let the air fill your lungs, let it settle in your chest, and as you exhale, feel the weight of old silence leaving you. This is not just a moment to listen, this is a moment to speak, to declare, to activate what heaven has placed in your hands. The power of your words is greater than you know. Where silence once held you back, your voice now opens the way. Stay with me, declare this now. Say it out loud, I receive the keys. Let the words ring in the air, let them echo in your spirit. With every syllable, you unlock what was closed, you claim what was promised. The keys are yours, and every door must respond. Again, breathe in, and as you release the breath, say, I wear the crown. Feel the shift as you speak it. You are not just hoping for favor, you are crowned with it. The fire of heaven rests on your head, marking you as chosen, as royal, as beloved. Now, with your next breath, declare, I open the scroll. Imagine the scroll of abundance unrolling before you, golden letters shining with every promise. As you speak, the words come alive, the blessings leap from the page into your life. Stay with me, declare this now. Your voice is the key, your faith is the seal, your breath is the wind that fans the fire. Where there was silence, now there is power. Where there was waiting, now there is release. Let the rhythm of these declarations settle into your heart. I receive the keys. I wear the crown. I open the scroll. Each time you speak, the streams of clarity, access, and abundance flow stronger. The angels join in, their voices rising with yours, amplifying every word. The fire of heaven moves through you, burning away every remnant of doubt, igniting every promise with new life. Stay with me, because this activation is not the end, it is the beginning. The mission and overflow are about to be revealed, and your voice will carry the blessing forward. The next step is coming, and you are ready to walk in it. You have received the keys, the crown, the scroll. The streams of clarity, access, and abundance now flow through you, filling every empty place and lighting every shadow. But this blessing is not meant to stop with you. Heaven's gifts are never meant to be hoarded, they are meant to overflow. You are called to be a vessel, a carrier of light, a source of hope for those still waiting in the dark. The fire that burns within you is not just for your own warmth, it is a beacon, a signal, a promise that others can find their way, too. See your hands now, glowing with the gold of heaven. Where once they were empty, now they are full, full of gifts, full of answers, full of love. You are invited to extend your hands, to reach out, to open doors for others as doors have been opened for you. Every act of kindness, every word of encouragement, every prayer you offer becomes a spark that ignites hope in someone else. The light you carry multiplies as you share it, spreading from heart to heart, from home to home, until the darkness is driven back and the world is changed. You are no longer isolated, no longer alone. The blessing that once seemed scarce now overflows, connecting you to a family of faith, a community of light bearers. Where there was lack, now there is generosity. Where there was fear, now there is courage. You are part of something bigger, a movement of heaven on earth, a river of blessing that cannot be stopped. The overflow in your life is the answer to someone else's prayer, the open door for someone else's breakthrough. Stay with me, because the final anthem is rising. The invitation is about to be spoken, and your story is about to become a song that others will hear and follow. The light in you is ready to shine brighter than ever before. The next moment will seal this mission, and you will step forward as a carrier of heaven's overflow. You are crowned. You are chosen. You are ready. Let these words settle deep within you, echoing louder than any doubt, stronger than any fear. The old season has passed away. The shadows of delay, the weight of waiting, the ache of lack, they are gone. In their place stands a new dawn, bright with promise, alive with hope. You step forward not as you were, but as you are now, a carrier of light, a vessel of abundance, a child of heaven's favor. Feel the anthem rising in your spirit. You are crowned with purpose, set apart for this very hour. You are chosen, not by accident, but by divine design. You are ready, equipped with keys, crowned with authority, holding the scroll of abundance in your hands. The fire that once flickered now blazes, the light that once struggled now shines. You are not alone. You are part of a family, a community of those who believe, who open, who overflow. If this message has found you, if it has stirred something in your heart, you are invited to seal this moment. Comment below, share your story, let your voice join the chorus of others who are stepping into their new season. Subscribe if you wish to walk this journey together, to stay connected, to keep the light burning bright. This is not just a video, it is a gathering, a movement, a place where heaven's decree is spoken and received. Contrast the old with the new, yesterday's silence with today's song, yesterday's waiting with today's release, yesterday's isolation with today's embrace. You are crowned. You are chosen. You are ready. Stay with me, for the anthem never ends. The blessing continues, the light grows, and your story is just beginning.